What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about Jesus Coin tonight yet again. Wow, guys, we're doing it. Like I said yesterday, we might be breaking out by the next video, and I think we're breaking out, guys. I mean, the only thing that we haven't done is taken out the new all-time, taken out the previous all-time high and set new all-time highs. But we've ticked all the little check marks that I've wanted us to tick. Right? We broke above the 382. We continued. We broke above the 618, right? Assuming today closes up here, it doesn't close below the 618. I think we've broken above it, though, man. I really do. Truly, I do. More volume, too, on this day already. I mean, not on this day already, but look at that, right? We are, as of right now, we're 5.5 hours into the day. Already almost more volume than yesterday, right? We're almost there. And this is the most volume that we've seen in a week. We're probably going to see the most volume, continuing to build volume as you're moving up. Beautiful. Nice to see. For sure. Nice to see. Real quick. Before I get too much further into this, I do want to do something. I forget who it was, who you were, that asked about the RSI. Someone made a comment about something. And the next person, someone made a comment about the RSI, like when a good time to sell is. Like if the RSI is ever in the 90s area, it's probably a good time to sell. It's not a bad way to go about things. Sure, if you sell in the 90s, you're probably going to kill it. But there's times like where you find the top that it's not in the 90s, right? You're at 86. Like you don't have to go to the 90s to find a top. But yeah, if you sell every time you see it in the 90s, you'll probably do well with that. But you might miss some other opportunities as well. But that's neither here nor there. What I'm trying to say is. Maybe I'll use a different coin that I haven't done. Let's go to let's go to Doge on Dex Screener. Let's do that. If it'll load. Oh, I don't want a compare symbol. No. I want to find one. So Doge here. You were asking how to use your RSI, how to find it. So I want to just do that for you real quick. So you go here on Dex Screener, dexscreener.com. That's what I use for Jesus Coin. I don't use anything on TradingView because there's nothing that's really valid on there yet. But indicators, you click on the indicators section on this Dex Screener. You just type in dexscreener.com, go to indicators after you've searched whatever it is, like Jesus Coin. Scroll down to the R section. Relative Strength Index, that's your RSI, that's what it stands for. Click on that, and then it gives you an RSI at a standard 14. I personally change mine to 10. I know people who I open their eyes to the idea that they can change their RSI, and they put it to 8. They put it to 20. They put it to 15. Whatever. Mess around with it. Find something you like. If you don't want to mess around with it, 14. They set it as a default for a reason. It's not to mess with you. It's generally like an accepted default across the space. 14s and 12s, I'm pretty sure, but I use 10 because I feel like it's more fast, if that makes any sense. It probably doesn't make any sense, but as you get used to RSIs, that might make more sense. But I digress, man. I just wanted to show you how to do that. Again, you click on indicators, scroll down to RSI. You could even type it in here, right? Relative Strength Index. Click on that, and then boom, you've got this thing, right? So now going back to Jesus Coin. Jesus Coin here. We've done all the things, man. We've really done all the things. And there's something that I was talking about on Testimonial Tuesdays. Shout out to George, shout out to Jesus Outlaws, and everybody in the Jesus Coin community. I know I was having a talk that a lot of people don't agree with, talking about selling and talking about stepping away. And man, I forget your name. Who was it? Is this still going? Hold on, guys. Maybe it's not. Affiliate Guru. I appreciate you, man. You said some really kind words. Jesus Outlaws, as always. Everybody, thank you guys all. I appreciate you. But Affiliate Gurus, you said some rather kind words, man. And I don't want it to come across like I'm just foregoing this space. I'm only here for the pumps, and then I'm not here for the dumps. I will be paying attention to this thing the whole way through, and I will definitely be doing updates as it dumps. But I'm going to step back, right? I'm not going to talk about it every single day like I do now. We're in exciting times. That's why I talk about it every single day, right? It's important to stay updated. It's important to stay updated even in the boring times. But I'll probably make more periodic updates versus daily updates, and I will definitely be here throughout the drops as well. And maybe I shouldn't have said that I'm not going to do Testimonial Tuesdays for a bit. And when I say a bit, I mean maybe like 1 or 2, right? I'll still come and give love and let you guys know what I'm thinking. If you'll have me, and I think you will, right? I love the community. I love everybody there. You guys are great. You know, definitely like friends, like people like that have come to be friends of mine. But you know, I've been in this coin for a bit now, right? Not I've been in it for a little bit, but I've been doing analysis since like June, or I think it was June. Yeah. No, I don't think it was this top. I think it was June, and did analysis on the way down, doing analysis on the way up. I'm not just a tourist. I'm not just here for the ride, right? I mean, I guess I am just here for the ride, but I'm also, you know, I'm here to see this thing grow. I love how far it's come, but man, I'm digressing, man. I'm getting too caught up in not the technicals, and a lot of you are here for the technicals. So I already got off track talking about the RSI. Got off track giving the shout outs, but let's get into this. So really exciting stuff breaking above the 618, man. It really, really is. I very much do think, and generally speaking, whenever it comes to fibs, whenever you try to break your 618 the first time and you can't, that's okay. You try, I mean, this could be a second attempt here. If it's not, this was your second attempt, and then you can't, that generally to me would say that you do find resistance in these areas and you don't see extensions. But general being the keyword, and I feel like I've said that a lot, and generally speaking, we've actually gone through, but that's because crypto is so bullish right now, you guys. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, even though yes, we've been battling the 618, I very much do think that we will at least see 6075. I very much do expect 501061, that area, or higher even. And I want to go over something that I talked about in the Twitter Spaces, the X space on Jesus Outlaws Testimonial Tuesdays, is that I was messing around with time frames here, and I was looking at the 3-day chart. Okay, so the day chart, first off, beautiful, right? Beautiful structure here, holding this 50 level, nice to see. We closed above the 60. We've maintained prices above the 60. We're about to get overbought on the daily. Beautiful, showing strength, real signs of strength. The breakout, in my opinion, it's happening right before our eyes. Okay, I'm a little upset because I had some extra capital come in today, and I wanted to put it into this thing, but apparently, whenever you try to deposit a check online, they have a maximum because of fraudulence, you know, whatever. So I have to go deposit it in person because it was a decent sized check. So I would have put that check in, man. I was genuinely talking to my fiance about it because I'm so certain of this thing going up right now. Would have put it in a lot lower, that's for sure. But that's okay, man. I do think that we have a lot of growth to do. Enough about me. Let's get into the thing that I think is cool, which is this 3-day chart. So the 3-day chart, we bounced off of this 60 twice. We've been, you know, showing some real signs of strength. You've got a lower low here, right? Low here, lower low, and then low here, higher low. That generally marks continuation. That's called hidden bullish divergence in an uptrend. And continuation means, right, you've got your high, you've got your low, you've got your higher high, you've got your higher low, you've got your higher high. We're getting continuation off of this hidden bullish divergence. We're going to see a higher high. So if we're going to see a higher high, taking what the information that we have before us, taking the top to the bottom here, the minimum again would be up here at the 6075, if not the 1618, all the way up at 5010. And I think that we would at least see that. What I really thought was interesting and got me excited was if we took any time that we've gotten into the overbought zone on the 3-day, okay, and we take the relative low that we had, relative low to where we topped off in this overbought zone, we moved up 716%. We got out of the overbought zone, even this little bit right here. We take the relative, I guess we weren't out of it yet, so we'll take it here. Low, out of the overbought zone, and then got back into the overbought zone. Where was the top? It was right here, 115%, okay? Kind of got out of it here, more or less you bounced off it, but let's just say you found your low there, you moved up 73. I don't know if that really counts so much, you know, but because you didn't technically get out of your overbought zone, you kind of bounced right off it, but here, out of your overbought zone for sure. Next move up was 181%. Again, out of your overbought zone, found the low to the next top, 707%. I swear I got different numbers earlier, but maybe I just drew them to the wrong low. Maybe I took it from like this low before. Yeah, it was that low. I should have taken it from that low. But you've got two instances where you're at 115 and 181, like in the hundreds area. You've got two instances where you're above 700%. 716 here, and then 707 here, okay? I've been saying in my last few videos that I think that this next run, this next pump up that we have, it's going to end with a bang. It's going to be some of the quicker, stronger moves that we've seen throughout this whole move up, right? And that's mainly because I do think that we're coming to the end. I do think that we're going to see the end of this move. It doesn't mean the end of Jesus coin forever, but there's a reason why I've been talking about taking a step back. Because I think wherever we top off at, wherever it happens to be, maybe it's higher, we will probably see consolidation like we did last time. And I'm trying to talk sense, right? I'm not trying to just fear monger or anything like that, but look at how unbeatable Jesus coin was, right? Same fundamentals as it has now. Same exact fundamentals as it has now. It wasn't as close to the burn date, but there were some people talking about how Jesus coin is different. I know I do technicals, and technicals involve numbers and stuff like that, but Jesus coin is its own thing. It's not affected by numbers. I want to show you guys something real quick, okay? And before I do, I want to actually finish this thought real quick. So if we were from the low point here, I guess actually this would be the low point, to move up 700%, which by the way, we've already moved up 112%, so we've already hit these minimums. I think we just broke out. I think we're starting, guys. I really think that we're starting to do phenomenal things. If we saw a 700% growth overall, that would take us to 5017. So that would or at least 16. That'd be really, really exciting. And being that it ends with the bang, maybe we see an 800% move. Maybe we see, it could be 502s. But back to the thing, because I didn't get called out, but just I do technical analysis, right? This is my thing. I'm more of a TA guy. I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious, right? But what I'm but anyways, what I'm trying to talk about is top to bottom here. Jesus coin doesn't respect numbers. It literally tipped the 1414, a common Fibonacci extension. God made the universe, right? He made the universe. Is the number 666 not satanic? Is the number 7 not the Lord's number? You're saying that numbers don't matter. We're talking about Jesus coin. If God is an omnipotent, all-knowing being, he knows the power of mathematics and numbers. In fact, if God made the galaxies in the sky, like our Milky Way galaxy, the Milky Way has several spiraled arms that follow in the Fibonacci sequence. And I just typed this in on Google. I could go into more research, but this is from glowscotland.org. I'm sure they've done their research, but the frequencies of the universe, man, the patterns of the universe all revolve around numbers. If we met aliens who didn't speak our language, where we would start is with math and science, because math is the same throughout anywhere. It's something that we can all understand. Look at how Jesus coin was battling its 618 right here, and then it got above it. Once it got above it, it went right to its 886 right here, right? Found turbulence closing basis wise at the 1272, but it tipped the 1414. Okay, literally from this top to low here, you went all the way up to your 3618. You found support on your 2414 on the dot. You found resistance right here on the 1618, the golden extension based off of the Fibonacci sequence. To say that this doesn't respect numbers, I think you're lying to yourself, or you're just not paying attention, because it absolutely does respect numbers. And based off of, I think that makes sense, because again, there's numerology in Satanism, there's numerology in Christianity too. So it's not, this isn't just some science mumbo jumbo. There is actually science in religion as well. But looking at this here from top to bottom, actually this would be the bottom. I know it doesn't look like the bottom, but that technically actually was. The same day that the top happened was the bottom of this consolidation phase. If we're breaking out, I would think that we would at least go to this 1618, and if we were to break through that, if we were to go higher, this 2272 is kind of my maximum. Maybe we go higher, but somewhere probably in this zone is where we're going to see our top. And I would think it's going to be closer to this zone, but again, with the idea that we could move up 700% overall, that kind of puts us right in the middle of this 2 to 2272 area. We might see an 800% move. We might finish with a bang. And that could be substantially different. But the thing is whenever this happens, let's say at the burn, the day of the burn, we're only here at the 1618. I'm going to delete this so that it's less noise on the chart. Right? Let's say we're only here at the burn, and C-Zar, the bear, sells here, and then price continues to grow. Let's say that happens, okay? Goes all the way to the 2272, which would be the biggest growth we've seen from a low to high point on the 3-day chart, right? Whenever it gets overbought. Let's say that happens. Well, if we take our macro look, oh, come on now. If we take our macro look from low to high, our 236, the minimum retracement, would put you at 6057. Okay, 6057. Here we are right now sitting at 6042. So even if I sell here, still buy dramatically lower, which would also be higher, but I would think that we would at least go to the 382, which would be 6026, which is dramatically lower than we are now, right? So regardless of if the price continues to grow or not, we will likely see healthy, normal, proper consolidation to the downside, and it will be, whether it continues to grow or not, it'll be dramatically lower than wherever the top is. That's all I'm trying to say. So if you guys like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. We're doing things right now, man. Let me show you a little last thing here that I'm really excited about too, on top of all the bullish things, is we're getting exactly what I was talking about back in these daily candles here, right? We had a couple of small candles, then we got the bigger candles, right? That started the real move up. A couple of small candles, then we got the bigger candles, right? Small candle here, then we got the bigger candles. Well, today and yesterday we're getting bigger candles. I just think it's going, man. I really do. I think we've broken out of this consolidation phase already. If we look at it for what it is, to me, this looks like a, I had someone call it, I think it was MHAT, called it a descending triangle, and maybe it was, maybe it is. You can break bullishly on descending triangles for sure. You had a flat base, yeah. To me, it didn't really look like a descending triangle, but it absolutely could have been. To me, it's like more of a pennant, and I think we broke out of it bullishly. But tomato, it could be a pennant, it could be a descending triangle, it could be a bull flag, it could be a horizontal channel, whatever it is, we've broken out of it. I think we've absolutely broken out of it. Some of the most volume we've seen on this 4-hour basis. Let's actually look real quick. I have a real bad habit of saying, all right, I'm going to go, and then I stick around. Maybe it's a good habit. I can't get enough, man. But some of the most volume we've seen on a 4-hour basis, right, throughout this whole range, and it came in as we were breaking out, if we had like horizontal resistance, which technically I guess would be all the way up here, but like really I feel like this, maybe even like this, maybe it's this. Let's see. Like right there, yeah, horizontal resistance. It came on that break. Like I really very much do. It's not confirmed yet. It's not confirmed. Let's see how the day plays out. But I think we're going there, guys. I really do think we're going there. If not, I'll let you know in tomorrow's video. And if we're not breaking out, if this is a fake out, then all hell's going to break loose, like quite literally. But I don't think that this is a fake out. I think we're going to continue to the upside. Top to bottom here, a little bit of resistance at the 1272. Again, just showing, guys, Jesus coin loves its numbers, right? It's how it is. Literally double tipped it right there. And yeah, resistance on your 618 golden ratio. A little bit of support in this 382 area, though you didn't touch it exactly. But yeah, I don't know. All I got to say, guys, is we have a lot more price to go. We have a lot. So much so, I'm so confident in it that I would even buy here. But hopefully I can get my money put on the exchanges soon enough to transfer some on here and make some purchases. That's enough about me. But yeah, if you guys like the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to see more. Is it a smart time to buy here? I don't think so, right? I mean, maybe. If you're a breakout trader, technically the smart time to buy would be above this price here, above this daily high close. Whenever you see a day close above there, that's when it's like smart to buy if you're a breakout trader. But I would say it's smart to buy here if you're planning on taking profits relatively soon, like on the date of the burn. You just want to be in it for the burn and then get out. If you're buying for the long term, I would say wait a month. I would say wait a month. Even if it goes dramatically higher, I'd say wait a month, because I think the odds are that we will see prices lower than this in the following months after the burn. But again, man, third time's the charm. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. That's all I got for you guys. I hope I didn't wander too far off of the topic, and I hope I made sense. And yeah, very excited, guys. I think this next week is going to be, I mean, really 5 days from now, it's going to be really good. So it's only going to get bigger and better. And yeah, I'm definitely excited to see where we'll be in tomorrow's video. We might be, and I said this yesterday, but it's a lot more likely today, we might be at new all-time highs. We really might be at new all-time highs. So if not tomorrow, then the next day. But it's coming soon. So take care. Bye-bye. Adios.